as I was making the choices for the tunes for my latest record, Destinations, I didn't have a title for the CD. I just knew that I wanted it to encompass all the different music that I love. Straight ahead jazz, a little blues, Brazilian music. Growing up in Israel, there's a lot of Brazilian music in the air. And just kind of my heritage, you know, I mean, my grandmother, she's still around, and she would always just sing around the house. It was anything from opera to old gypsy melodies, you know. So I just started writing and arranging and choosing songs, and then I kind of discovered a theme that it was really about the inspiration that we get as jazz musicians from traveling, different cultures, different, you know, I spent a few hours in France on the way to the U.S. People think I have a French accent. I explained it was a layover. But I always loved French music, you know, Ravel. So I did a piece by Ravel, you know, Jobim. We did a pretty unknown piece by Jobim called Passarim, which means little bird, which is all about a bird that travels above the Amazon. So it was just, it really ended up being about that, and about the people we met along the way, and, I mean, Louis Nash, you know, and Marco Panacea. So you have an Israeli, New Yorker, and an Italian. Why not? Yeah, playing and working with the Jeff Hamilton Trio for the last more than 10 years continues to be a real inspiration, because when Jeff invited me to join the group, he explained to me, he said, you know, we already have about 50 songs in the book, so first thing is you'll need to memorize them. And then I want you to create your own arrangements that you'll bring in, so that you're not just trying to copy somebody else's style or sound. And it's a really interactive group, and we try to challenge each other on the bandstand and never take the others for granted. So it's, you know, he kind of passed on to us a lot of lessons that he's learned on the road, playing with Ray Brown, Monty Alexander, etc., etc., etc. And one of the things that he talks about is that when him and John Clayton were on the road with Monty, whenever one of them would start to focus on themselves, as we sometimes do, maybe, you know, tuning your strings, making sure they're okay, or, you know, checking your drum set, the other person would point at himself and go, no, me, listen to me. Just to get yourself out of your own mindset and really be part of the group. So I always try to keep my antenna on full energy and look around, listen around, and soak up and dig into it. I would love to get a chance to play with Wayne Shorter. He is such an amazing musician, such an inspiration, full of imagination and stories. And I've always heard great stories kind of in the Miles tradition of people, you know, playing in his band, and he'll just tell them something like, play more green. Or, you know, something very, maybe not that, but something very esoteric. And I would just jump at the opportunity of playing more green or orange or wave-like or whatever. So I'm here.